2nd of October 1939. Nothing new to report except that Norway is offering us transit rights, which means jack shit. But because Norwegians are such nice folk, I'm going to make them... I'm actually going to give them transit rights as well. Feel free to bring some troops into here, boys. Other than that, nothing new to report. Wartime report, 4th of October 1939. Still not much new to report. Troops are moving into position, and it's taking a while. I am thinking of making a push to the region of Morosova by using the 1st Infantry and the 1st Cavalry and 20th Infantry under the 2nd South Ladoga HQ, which could then be used to take the region of Morosova, further encircling Leningrad. Time will tell what comes of this. Wartime report, 5th of October 1939. The Soviet forces finally managed to cross over into Pitkäranta region and have begun both aerial and ground attacks against my battalions positioned in the Neistanieri region. Thus, the order is hereby given. To make air interception missions into that region with the whole massive force of the Finnish Air Force. As so, we shall watch and see what comes of this. Currently we are outnumbered quite a bit, and we will likely order the 22nd Infantry to make an attack on the side of the Soviet forces, perhaps even both the 15th and the 22nd Infantry will be ordered to make such an attack. Time will tell. However, Soviets have begun bombing attacks and have crossed into our land, so it's official! War is on! Shit's about to get totally fucking serious. Hoorah! Wartime report, 6th of October 1939. The Battle of Neistanieri has ended, with almost 100 of our men killed and less than 50 enemies killed. The separate battalions situated in this region have been forced into retreat. They will retreat into the Kuolismaa region. Also, the 22nd Infantry has been ordered to move into the same area. Hopefully they will be capable of intercepting the Soviet forces. They also have anti-air weapons, so perhaps they will be able to better handle the incoming Soviet bombing raids. Also, the 1st Flight Regiment of my... I don't even want to say what I have. The shit. Anyway, my planes are getting their asses handed to them. This is not going too well. Forces of the 12th Infantry have been ordered to move into Murmansk, which at this time appears to have no ground forces defending it. I am hoping this will put the Soviet forces out of balance for a short while and will allow us to at least momentarily hold our ground a little bit more effectively. Nothing further to report. Wartime report, October 7th, 1939. Soviet forces in the Suojärvi region have begun making a major push against our forces in this region. However, the forces I have present are fairly well reinforced, and I'm hoping they will be able to hold their ground in this region for the time being. However, the 22nd Infantry, which was moving the Kuolismaa, has been tied into this battle and is unable to move forward. This is a troubling development. I'm hoping nothing too bad will come out of it. The 2nd Infantry Division, which had been sent to defend Lappeenranta, will most likely be soon diverted to move towards Sortavala. And actually, as a matter of fact, the 1st Infantry will also be mobilized to move into the area of Hiitola for the time being. Hopefully they will be able to assist also in the fight. It would at the moment appear the Soviets are mainly defending the South Ladoga area and making their major push in the northern Ladoga area. To counter that, I believe it will be necessary for me to make a serious push in the southern Ladoga area momentarily. It is highly likely that the 2nd South Ladoga HQ will begin this push by the end of the day. To the north we have almost taken Murmansk, and it is expected that Murmansk will change hands within 24 hours. Nothing further to report. Wartime report, 8th of October 1939. Offensive operations in the region of Morosova have begun. The 6th and 7th Infantry, along with 1st Cavalry, have begun the major attack, and in the area of Zelenogorsk, the 3rd Infantry has also come in as reserve units and is providing support as needed. It is hoped that this will be enough to push the Soviets out of the Morosova area and give us a larger foothold south of Ladoga. Elsewhere, the Soviets' attack at Suojärvi is diminishing in strength, and it is believed at this time that if the Soviets don't bring in massive reinforcements, this battle will hold, and we will be able to keep the Soviets from invading Suojärvi further. However, the region of Neistanieri is undefended due to the recent withdrawal of the region. The result of this region is highly unclear. However, the 2nd Infantry will soon... They will use a moment to regroup at Lappeenranta. Hopefully the 1st Infantry will also arrive in the region shortly. These two, the 1st and 2nd Infantry, will then reinforce and see where they are needed most and make a move after that. The 10th Infantry still hasn't been able to reinforce and is moving to Alakurti, where they will hold defensive positions. They will not be able to make a push for Zelinoborsk. However, happier news is that Murmansk has been taken, and the only Soviet forces in the area, I can only imagine, are in a bit of a disarray. We shall hold the area and wait and see what happens. All in all, happy times. Wartime report, 9th of October 1939. The Soviet push into the area of Neistanieri has been successful, as the only units in the region were unable to hold their ground long enough. At this time, Soviets have taken 2 pieces of land from us, 2 regions or municipalities, whatever they're called. Southward, forces are still in progress of attacking the area of Morosova. I'm expecting this battle might take weeks to complete, and it could go either way. There's no certainty at the moment. The most troubling thing is that the Soviet Air Force is bombing the area to shit, which is causing my troops quite a bit of distress at the moment. The Soviet attack into Suojärvi is still diminishing further, and a successful ambush has apparently taken place just moments ago giving us more hope of success. Other than that, no further things to report. Wartime report, 11th of October 1939. Our delayed tactics north of Ladoga have been highly unsuccessful, and at this time it would seem that the Soviet forces in the area are pushing into Kuolismaa, forcing our existing weakened troops into retreat. As soon as possible I will order these troops to retreat all the way to Sortavala, and basically the Soviets will have this area here all to themselves. They'll take it happily, I'm afraid. However, the defense of Suojärvi has been quite successful, and it's actually getting better all the time. And our offensive at Morosova is also starting to look more and more successful. The number is getting bigger. I say again, the number is getting bigger, and over here the number is green. I take it that's a good thing. I'm not sure. North, I've ordered the remaining forces, despite their poor reinforcement status, to move into the area of Valesjoki, where they will then move into Murmansk and make base. I'm currently thinking about using the 12th Infantry to push this HQ unit out of here. I'm not sure what it is, what it consists of, so I'm not too happy about attacking it just yet, though. I'll wait and see for a while. Probably as soon as this cavalry units come, so I have some other units to hold Murmansk, then I might push these troops out if they haven't gone away already. Nothing further to report. Wartime report, 13th of October 1939. Troubling developments so far. The defense of Suojärvi is taking some serious hits. I'm not sure if they'll be able to hold much longer. They're under attack on 3 sides already and engaged in 2 separate battles. There's no way of knowing how this will end. Probably bad. I'm hoping they'll be smart enough to retreat into Sortavala, where further friendly forces are waiting for them. I'm also anxious to get the 1st and 2nd Infantry moving out. They will probably be transferred under the command of the 2nd North Ladoga HQ. We'll see. South, the Morosova offensive is still going fairly well. The number's growing. I take it that's a good thing. That means my block here has grown. However, earlier air mission, interception mission over Lake Ladoga, revealed quite strong-looking Soviet forces traveling towards Leningrad along the southern edge of Lake Ladoga, so Soviet reinforcements may be arriving momentarily. Also, air superiority has well escaped me. Soviets are holding the air quite effectively, so this is a troubling development. In desperation, I've decided that I will attempt to attack these Soviet units here. Fuck them all. The Central Finland HQ, along with their poorly reinforced troops, will be moving south to the Murmansk region here. Hopefully they'll be able to do their part in containing this very, very worrisome push the Soviets are currently making. Nothing further to report. Wartime report, 15th of October 1939. The northern Ladoga region appears hopeless. The HQ unit of the 2nd North Ladoga has lost its leader at some point and is currently retreating. And the remaining forces in that region are the 15th and 22nd Infantry, which still have some strength, although morale of 22nd Infantry is failing fast, and I have decided now that I will cede Suojärvi for the moment being. 2,000 dead on either side of the battle. They will apparently retreat to Onkamo, to which the 2nd Infantry is already moving, and to which the 1st Infantry has also been ordered to move into. It is hoped that this will assist in the ongoing events. To the north, my forces have forced the Soviets in the Sunguj area into retreat. Apparently there is only some sort of HQ unit, and we are hoping to keep pushing to take some more land in this region, so we can possibly hold it. To be honest, it's looking a little bit grim, but I'm hoping to be able to hold it. The Soviets are pushing reinforcements apparently into the Morosova area, so I'm going to probably have to stop my offensive there soon. It's just not going to work. But I'll keep pushing for a short while longer. See what happens.